I really feel bad for my former self. I have deep empathy. I'll talk about me as I would in third person. He was building Braintree Venmo. He had 3 babies. He was chronically depressed. He was 60 pounds heavier than he is now. He couldn't buckle his pants because they were too tight. He wouldn't give in and buy bigger pants because every day he was 1 day away from changing everything and losing that extra weight. He just dealt with the discomfort of the pants that were too tight. He didn't take any pictures of himself for years. He just took pictures of his kids because he was so ashamed. Correctness or not, he perceived himself. He was so ashamed of how he looked. He just couldn't be in photographs. I feel really bad for him that he was stuck in a hell of his own making. There's so many things that were just not right in his life. One day, after trying to correct these things for years, like he knew binging on food at 7 p.m. was a bad idea. There was simply nothing virtuous about it. It didn't help him. It didn't help the kids. Didn't help the family. Didn't help his body. There was zero virtue in that behavior, and yet he couldn't stop it. He was like this self-destructive machine that was out of control. He was desperate and just said, "Evening and Brian, you're fired." Really, the impetus was a feeling of helplessness and misery, fully knowing that it was absolutely an awful thing to be doing repeatedly, and it had to stop.